When we think about the Jewish holidays, and as they approach, what do we think about? We think about the roles our mothers played, among other things, about the wonderful foods they prepared. We think about the time we spent in synagogue, Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, Sukkot. And what I want to ask is what happened during the time that the crypto-Jews in Spain were trying to be crypto-Jews. How could you observe the holidays? How could you go to synagogue? Because there was no synagogue anymore that you were allowed to go to. You were now a Christian. Only the Jews could until 1492, and after 1492, there were no synagogues left in Spain. What would you do on Rosh Hashanah? What I found from Inquisition documents was that it more or less fell by the wayside because there weren't no Torahs to read, there were no prayers that were remembered, there were very few prayer books around. And what happened during Sukkot? Rather similarly, we are not going to synagogue, and we can't possibly build a sukkah because we noticed. Well, what's left? I skipped Yom Kippur in the middle of these two holidays. Yom Kippur was the holiday for the crypto-Jews. Yom Kippur was the day that for them, they could fast. Yes, you should have gone to synagogue and you couldn't go to synagogue, but by fasting, you were cleansing your soul. By asking forgiveness from your family members, you are also asking forgiveness from God. And what were your problems? What were your sins? Well, for many of them, it was that they were not able to follow the mitzvot, to observe the mitzvot on their everyday lives. This was obviously a tremendous problem and a tremendous dilemma morally for the crypto-Jews. But nevertheless, they managed not to wear leather, to ask forgiveness of one another, and to fast. And for them, this was the raison d'etre of being a crypto-Jew. This was the day that, by virtue of Jewish law, you were forgiven all your sins for all the year. So as a result, Yom Kippur observances are prominent in Inquisition files, especially among the women and among the men as well. There was no cooking involved, obviously, until they broke their fasts, which they do mention the foods that they're eating. But this was the day for them that was so incredibly important during the entire Jewish year.